Hey, John, I know you're looking forward to time at home here with the family, but do you wish you had a few more starts the way you're throwing right now?
Yeah. I wish there was 100 games left. This, just felt like me. It's been a nice breath of fresh air the last few starts.
Our next question is from Nathan Rees. Nathan, go ahead.
John, of the four, which do you feel like you pitched best the last four starts?
Um, I probably my last one. I thought I was pretty good today. I just had that one bad pitch, but the last one I really thought I had the curveball going. I threw some good ones today, but also threw some bad ones that I couldn't really get over. But yeah, just kind of the curveball was the big difference.
Joe Trezza, you're up next. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, John, when you're looking back and you're evaluating this season, is there going to be temptation to just kind of like chuck those first 4 or 5 starts out the window and just focus on the last 5? Or how are you going to look at it?
Yeah, I'm going to take this momentum into the offseason. I'm going to just try to trap this mentality that I'm in right now and just work on that, work on, cleaning some stuff up going to the offseason. But yeah, I like where I'm at now, and I don't really want to look back.
Rich Dubroff, you're up next. Go ahead, Rich.
John, how would you summarize the season?
I think it was one big learning experience. I experienced a lot of things this season that, are pretty tough, and to get through that and to try and, find myself again was a struggle. And, I thank the coaches for that. I think they worked hard too. And it was just, I think it's going to help me a lot coming in this next season and the season after that. I mean, going through that, I was horrible for so long, and to come out of that and, have some success, it's been huge.
Mark Viviano, you're up next. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, John, even bigger picture than your own performance, and you mentioned what you overcame this year. But when you look in that clubhouse, what you guys dealt with this year, and every team had some of that, what dealing with adversity does for a team in the condition that you guys are, kind of rebuilding going forward.
Sorry, could you repeat that? You kind of broke up.
I'm sorry, John. You mentioned what you went through this year and how you finished strong. For this team overall, for all that you guys went through, given that you're in this stage of a rebuild, what can that do for this group of guys going forward?
Yeah, I think we built a lot of confidence this year for a lot of guys, a lot of young guys that haven't had much time in the big leagues. I think this year's been a really good stepping stone for, guys like Keegan Aiken and Dean Kramer coming up. I think it was kind of easing them into the big leagues. I don't know that they experienced everything that they will, this year that they will, next year with fans and having the entire environment. But I think it was a nice little stepping stone for them. And I think, a lot of guys are building confidence. I think we're going to be pretty good.
A follow-up from Joe Trezza. Go ahead, Joe.
John, I'm not sure if you can actually answer this question, but I don't know when exactly we'll speak to you next. Do you know what your off-season looks like? I mean, you worked really hard during quarantine to focus on specific things to get better at. Do you know what your off-season will look like and what you'll focus on during that time?
Yeah, I'll probably go back to P3 and get back in that routine. I didn't get to go there during quarantine, so it'd be nice to go back there and just clean some things up. You guys saw the velocity jump in the beginning, and then it didn't work. So I, eased back a little bit in these last few starts, and I think I'm just going to really try to, take this momentum and go into the off season with that.